Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to discuss the tuples in Python. So let us see the introduction of tuples, what are tuples and how we can access them. Tuple is a standard data type which can store the element of sequence of values belonging to any type. These are immutable sequence of Python. They are depicted through the parenthesis, that is round bracket. Say here following are some tuples in Python. First one is tuple with no member, empty tuple. It is in round bracket. So this is the empty tuple, no element is there inside. Tuple of integers 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuples of characters, single character is there A, B, C. Tuple of string ONE 2 TWO 3, 4. And tuple of numbers, integers and floating point. Next is how to create the tuple. Creating a tuple is similar to the list creation, but we need to put a number of expression in the parenthesis, that is round bracket. So in the last slide we have seen the tuple empty tuple and tuple of integer value, tuple of mixed tuple, it is containing string, float and integer value, and nested tuple inside another tuple is called as nested tuple. So here 2, 1 is enclosed in another tuple, full tuple. Now first one, using the tuple function we can create the empty tuple. Next one is single element tuple. Although this statement is wrong, t is equal to 1, that is the integer, it is not a tuple. So remember it, t is equal to 1 is an integer. T is equal to 4 comma, when the comma is there then it will become tuple. T is equal to 4 comma in parenthesis, again the tuple. And long tuples, t is equal to 1 comma 4 comma 9 comma 16 comma 25, all this will be tuple. So this will be the long tuple. Now next one is nested tuple. 3 comma 4 is enclosed in another tuple, that is the tuple inside another tuple, it is called as nested tuple. Here creating tuples from the existing sequence. Hello is the string, so using the tuple function we can convert it into the single element like HELLO in the tuple form. Then QWERTY in the list is there, we can convert it into the tuple using the tuple function. Using the user input we can take the value of the tuple, and taking tuple with eval function, whatever the value we are entering, that will become the tuple form. So accessing tuple very much similar to list. The elements are accessed by their index from 0 to length -1 in forward direction, and -1 to -2 to minus length in backward direction. So let us take an example. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here t0 will give you 1, t3 will give you 4, t minus 1 will give you 4, and length of tuple minus name is used to find the length of the tuple. So here len is the function name. Now let us see the big example. Here we have the tuple of 8 elements, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, starting with the index 0 till end as 7, and from backward side -1 to -8. If we are using the print t function, it will print 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 in the tuple form. Length of tuple will be 8, t0 will be 10, t1 will be 20, t2 will be 30, t3 will be 40, t4 will be 50, t5 will be 60, t6 will be 70, t7 will be 80, t minus 1 80, t minus 2 70. From the back side, t minus 5 will be 40, t minus 6 will be 30, t minus 7 will be 20, t minus 8 will be 10. So like this way we can access the tuple using the index. So these are the similarity with the list. Both are ordered collection, both are sequence data types. Similarity in indexing, slicing and accessing individual elements. So both are the ordered collection, means it can contain the any sequence type. And similarity in indexing, we can access the element of the list tuple with the index. Slicing also we can use, and accessing an individual element is also the same. Difference from the list is a mutable sequence written in the square bracket. L is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. L0 if we are changing this to the 6, that is possible in the list, but if we are changing the t0 as 6 in the tuple, we will get the error as type error. Tuple object does not support item assignment, as the tuple is immutable sequence and it is written in the round bracket. So here we cannot change. Traversing a tuple. Traversing a sequence means accessing and processing each element of it. So traversing we can use using the for loop. We can print the individual element of the tuple. For I in range length of t, print t of I. First it will print t0, t1, t2, t3, t4, t5, t6, t7 in the separate line. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 individual elements are the printed. Now that another example, here tuple of strings are there, physics, chemistry, maths, computer science. Again we are using the for loop. So till the length of the tuple is there, element will be printed. Index 0, element t0 is physics. Index 1, element is chemistry. Index 2, element is math. Index 3, element is computer science. So using the for loop we can traverse the tuple. So now let us see the tuple operations. Joining tuple, we can join two tuples only. So if both values are tuple, then only we can join it. So physics, chemistry, maths, computer science, we are concatenating with 1, 2, 3. Here plus is called as the concatenated operator. We will print t, the whole tuple will be printed, although in the original tuple t1, t2 will be remain as it is. So another tuple t we have created by giving the value. Now next one is the plus operator. When used with tuples require both operand must be of the tuple type. This you should remember. You cannot add a number to any other value of the tuple. The following will produce an error. Tuple plus number will give error. Tuple plus complex number will give error. Tuple plus string will give error. Tuple plus list will give error. So these operations you cannot perform on the different data types. Only the tuple will be added with the tuple. So see the example also. First we are adding the integer value, it will give error, type error. Again we are adding the complex value, again it will give error. Then we are adding the string value, so again type error. And last we are adding t1 plus t4 list with the tuple, again it will give the type error. Can only concatenate tuple to tuple. So these are the errors which is mentioned in the slides. So you cannot add anything. Now repeating or replicating tuple. Like string and list, we can use star operator to replicate a tuple specified number of times. Here 1, 2, 3 we are replicating 3 times. So it will be printed 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Tuple element you can multiply with integer. Multiply means here replicated operator. T1 multiply equal to 3. Again same result will be there, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but second should be the integer. Now slicing the tuple. Slicing means we are extracting the sub part of the tuple. So we can use indexes of the tuple elements to create tuple slice as per the format. We have two format. One it is start and end is there, and another one start and end step value is there. So let us see some examples of the slicing. Again we will take the same example, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70 and 80. No, another different example we have taken, 10, 12, 14, 20, 22, 24, 30, 32, 34. Give the index from 0 to 8 and from the backward side -1 to -9. Tuple 1, 3 colon -3. So starting with the third index, stop value is -3. Stop value is not included. Answer will be 20, 22 and 24. Then the second sequence 0 colon 10 colon 2. Here the step value is 2. Starting with 0 till last will be printed, but step value will be 2. Now in this case 2 colon 10 colon 3, that means starting with 2 value and step value is 3. So 2, 14, 24 and 34 will be printed. And in the next example, starting and stop value we have not mentioned, step value only is there, so it will print 10, 20 and 30 because step value is 3, starting with the start most value and till the end. Step value is 3. Now comparing tuples, we can compare two tuples without writing the code by using comparison operation for it. First we have t1 is equal to 2, 3, t2 is also the same tuple. Then t3 is equal to 2, 3 in the string format, t4 is equal to 5, 2, t5 is equal to 2, 3, 4, t1 equal to 2, t2 true. T1 equal to t3 will become false, t4 less than t2 because t4 5 is there, again it will become false. Unpacking / packing tuples. Creating a tuple from a set of values is called packing, and its reverse is called unpacking. So here we have tuple 1, 2, a, b. 4 values are there in the right side, so we will take 4 variables in the left side, w, x, y, z is equal to t. Now the 1 by 1 value will be assigned. W will be assigned 1, x will be assigned 2, y will be assigned a, z will be assigned b. Deleting tuple. The del statements of the Python statements is used to delete the elements and object, but as you know, tuples are immutable, which means that individual element of the tuple cannot be deleted. If you will try to delete it second index t2, it will give you error. Tuple does not support item deletion, but you can delete the whole tuple using the del. So delt, whole tuple will be deleted. Then we have the tuples functions or method. First one is length. Length will give the length of the tuple, number of elements you can count. Max function will give the maximum value from the tuple. Here in this example we have 8 as the maximum value. And third one is the minimum function. Minimum function will give the minimum value from the tuple. Minimum value is 1 here, so it will give the value as 1. Now another functions we have index. Index will give the index of an existing element. Suppose 1 is present at the index 0, starting index it will give, so it will give 0. Count function returns the count of an element of tuple. Here 2 is present, how much times, how many times 2 is present, 2 times 2 is present, so it will give 2. Tuple function, already we have seen this method is used to create tuple from different types of values. From the list also we can convert it into the tuple using the tuple function. So here we have converted hello to the tuple form tuple using the tuple function. Then we have converted QWERTY, QWERTY, individual element of the list using the in the tuple form using the tuple function. Then with the user input we can create the tuple with the user input, creating tuple from the keys of the dictionary. So using the keys will be separated, 1, 2 will be considered it in the tuple form. Indirectly modifying tuple. Directly we cannot modify it, but indirectly we can change the tuple into the list and then we can modify it. To change the value we need to first unpack it, change the value and again repack it. So here 10, 20, 30 is example. X, y, z 3 variable will take and we will change y as 1500. Again we will assign the tuple as x, y, z. So value of y will be changed to 1500. And second example, using the construction function of the list and tuple, that is list and tuple. Here t is equal to physics, chemistry, math. L is equal to list of t. Print L, first it will convert it into the list. Tuple will be converted into the list. Then list first index we have changed to social science. Again we will repack it to the tuple using the tuple function. So list we have converted again using the tuple function. I hope you have understood the tuple concept very much. Thank you all. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe the channel for further videos. Thank you all.